Fight is not about all about like physique or like strength, anything but skill that matters. So my first time when I felt like, yeah, I did something, and people will start noticing what you do and what you love.
Congratulations on your recent silver medal at the GAMMA Asian Championship. So first of all, how are you feeling about that?
I'm feeling great. I'm so first of all, I'm so thankful to God for giving me like this opportunity, and then not just the opportunity, but being able to achieve that silver. I'm so thankful. I'm so happy.
So talking about that fight, you went up weight classes for this particular tournament. You were out of your natural weight class. So how was that like?
It was like first, like taking part internationally was first time during my career. Apart from that, like fighting 2 weight class above my weight, that was also my first time. But yeah, I did it, and like I'm happy. There was added pressure, but at the end, I could able to achieve silver. So I'm so happy.
Yeah, so coming to your combat sports career. So when did it all start for you, your interest in combat sports?
Okay, it was in the year, by the end of the year 2014. One of my close friend, his name is Incumbent Jamir. He introduced me to this sport. But when I first started, it was not about like competing or coming this far, but like it was all about my physical fitness and to have like some skills for self-defense. But later on, I discovered my talent and I fell in love with the sport, and yeah, I started competing. Yeah, and I'm here now.
Okay, so when Incom introduced only, you came across MMA. So you had no previous
Yeah,
knowledge about the sport.
yeah, I had like zero knowledge about this MMA, especially in like Dimapur, Nagaland.
Okay, so when you joined TCA, like how was that initial experience, like experiencing MMA for the first time? You said that you just wanted to stay fit, but how was that discovering process like?
Yeah, like when I first joined, like I was like so amazed. Like I saw people like like competing every day, even inside the gym. So I was like, yeah, like yeah, it's good. Like I like personally, I like competing, whether it's a combat sport or any sport. Like, so like there was every day there was a competition. So that was the first thing I was so in love.
Uh, so at what point did you decide that you want to compete in MMA, and like what made you decide that?
Yeah, it was in the year 2017 when I first, yeah, before 2017, I fought some fights, but it was in the year 2017, like I made up my mind, like, yeah, this sport, I will make this as my career. So it was in the year 2017, I competed at the IMF Nationals. There, I was able to secure gold at the bantamweight category, and like, yeah, people from Nagaland, they came to know about like what I am doing. So that's when I started, yeah, this is a sport that I could do something for myself and for my family and for my people. Yeah, that's when I started to take things seriously.
So do you remember? You said that you fought before 2017. Do you remember your first MMA fight, and any? Do you have any memory of that?
Yeah, it was in the year 2015 or 16, I guess. It was in the year 2000 when I first competed. I fought at YFC, Yota Fighting Championship. I took part at that was held in Mokjong. That was my first fight. And I won.
Okay, so how was that like? How was that experience, like stepping into the cage for the first time and competing?
It was like it was like so much pressure in me since it was the first time fighting inside the cage. Yeah, it was a brawl, like my opponent trying to hurt me and I'm trying to hurt him. Yeah, that's all.
So could you just tell us about your training at TCA Nagaland? You've been part of the team for a long time now. So
Yeah,
how does the training happen there, and how is the team atmosphere at this moment?
it's like the Combat Academy, like it's headed by Kermele Mehta. It's one of the best gym in India. It's under top 10 gym under India. Like, yeah, it's like we train for like 5 to 6 hours a day, morning and evening session. Yeah, like our gym mates, our teammates, they're all like, we compete each other. Like, there's no hard feelings when we are done with our trainings. Like, there's no hard feelings. But when we train, we're trying to get better. Like, even me, I'm trying to get better. At the same time, I'm trying to make my partner like get better. So we're pushing each other every day. So that's the best part of our like gym.
So coming back to the Gamma Asian Championship, so you said that this was your first time going international. So how was that
Yeah.
experience? Like you competed and you won matches as well, and you had a great fight in the finals, which was a very close fight.
Yes.
So how was that experience of competing, and how was that experience of that final fight as well?
Final fight, yeah, it was a good fight, but no excuses. But one thing I would like to say, like, it was of course to weight above my weight class, but yeah, his power, his like height, he was much taller, he was much stronger. But at the end, like, I proved myself and my teammates and everyone that, yeah, uh, I can make things different. Like, fight is not about all about like physique or like strength, anything but skill that matters. So skill wise, we both were like close enough. So I was able to go full round and able to like give him the fight. Like,
Awesome.
give
Awesome.
the, yeah.
So,
So I'm happy for that.
awesome. So when you came back, you got a good reception as well in Nagaland from the videos that we saw. So how do you feel about that when you got that reception?
That was also my first time. Everything was my first time. So I was so nervous first thing when I came out from the airport. Like, everybody was waiting for me. Everybody was cheering for me. Like, so I was so nervous, but yeah, I was so happy. Even my parents, they came. That was my first time when I felt like, yeah, I did something. I did something good to make my family, my friends proud. So yeah, I was so happy. I was so happy for it.
Awesome. So till now, like you started for, it's been like 6, 7 years since you started MMA. So
Yeah.
what are some of the challenges that you face so far? Like, and what are the challenges that you see when you go moving forward?
Yeah, like challenges that I face, like to get better every day, to be physically and mentally strong. Like, yeah, in order to have that, we have to like be very careful what we eat, when we sleep, when we wake up, and train like 4 to 5 hours hard session a day. So that's it sounds silly and like easy, but trust me, it's not easy. As a normal human being, like, we tend to have fun with friends, family, but no, we can't. Like, we can't. If we are taking this, especially the combat sport as a career, then we can't do all the things that other people do. So it's a very challenging for us also, like, to be like on the mat every day on time, train every day, like to have like a limited time set for friends and family, but we have to spend more time on mat. So mentally we should be like, it's more challenging for us also. So like, yeah, that's the most challenging that I'm facing right now. It sounds easy and silly, but yeah, it's hard, trust me.
Awesome, awesome. So what does the future look like to you? Now have an international medal on your resume, and is turning pro one of your future goals, recent goals, or like what does the future look like for you?
My future goal is like, of course, getting better every day, first thing first, and like turning pro as soon as possible, and like getting fights in bigger promotion as soon as possible. Like, that's my bigger goal right now.
So will you be going back to featherweight, or do you see lightweight or welterweight like you?
I started from bantamweight, but like, so like featherweight is my fighting weight actually. But yeah, maybe if possible, like I will go to light feather, like this do. Light and featherweight, I'll be fighting it. But of course,
So,
featherweight, first choice will be my featherweight.
so before we close, like, is there any message that you want to put out to the viewers, or an advice to people who want to take up MMA?
So yeah, so like my little advice will be this: like, whatever you do it with all your heart, and like give your time, effort. That people will start respecting for what you do, and people will start noticing what you do and what you love. So like, no matter what other people say, just focus on what you're doing and give your time, dedication. That's when you will have the success. That's all. And lastly, thank you so much, sir, for having me here. Thank you so much.